The time has arrived. The college football playoff set to get underway as 12 teams begin that long battle on the road to the national championship. Welcome, folks, to Bridgeport Stadium in Harrisonburg, Virginia, the home of the James Madison Dukes. As we'll see the number 11 seed in this playoff, the New Mexico Lobos, taking on the number 6 seed in the playoff, the James Madison Dukes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Hermstreet. The playoff is here, and let's not wait any longer. Let's get this going. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this college football playoff gets underway. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Here's a screen pass to the running back. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. Quarterback hammered after the throw. That's an obvious 15-yard penalty. Offense comes to the line with a 1st down. The defense is going to have to overcome that costly 15-yard penalty. Looking to throw in the opening snap of this playoff game. Receiver makes the catch. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49. 1st down here for this offense. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Finds his man. They make the tackle, but this offense now in scoring position. 1st down to the 32.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the 1st down in the process.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Breaks into the clear. Tackle is finally made down at the 11-yard line.
But it's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain and a 1st down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
And the Lobos begin a new series here, 1st and 10. They'll try the left side with a toss. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Boy, how about the defensive speed there and team pursuit? They recognize the toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Looking to throw here. Quarterback delivers quickly. A receiver on the screen. Touchdown, Lobos, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. So the offense obviously declines that penalty on the defense, and the touchdown will stand. But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
New Mexico, 7. James Madison, 0.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And to be tackled right at the 20, that's a good job by the coverage team. Opening play of the drive, he looks right for a completion. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down.
Here the defense was committed to stop the run. In an RPO, that's a dangerous thing to do. The quarterback sensed that, just pulled the ball out, got it out to the right flat for some good yards.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. Will not be brought down. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Chris, this is a great gain, but I'm always so impressed with the offensive line because they sell this as much as anything. The quarterback's making the read, trying to figure out if the defense is committed to the run or the pass, and then he's going to go the other direction. He makes the right throw here out to the flat to the right, but the offensive line showing the defense it's a run look is what opens this up eventually for the nice game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And he'll set up to throw. That's caught. It's Collins. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
On the ground, it's Martin. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
The offense has had really good rhythm in this drive, running the ball, throwing the football. Seems like every play has been positive yards until that stop right there by the defense.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. Play action fake, looking to throw. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, that one's picked off. He could go. Past the 50. At the 30 now. Inside the 10. Touchdown, New Mexico. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
Chris, what a turn of events here. 1 second, you're in field goal range as an offense. The next, the defense is running back an interception for a score. You're looking at a 10-point swing and a momentum changer.
The kick sails through, so the lead is 14-0. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
New Mexico, 14. James Madison, 0.
Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. And it'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. The James Madison offense back out on the field. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly mistake last time, a pick 6. An inside give now from the shotgun. Solid gain there, moves the ball out to the 32.
A nice RPO here by the offensive coordinator and a big gain by the back. Let's give credit to the quarterback. He saw that this defense was sitting back, worried about the pass, so instead of throwing it, he hands it off and some nice positive yards.
1st and 10 now for the offense. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Caught in the backfield. It's Martin. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield.
Boy, just a great job here by this defense, sniffing out the screen. They were not fooled at all. He caught that ball. He had nowhere to go, and it's a loss of yardage.
He's wide open. Look out. Tackle is made, but it's good for a first down at the 47.
defense spreads all over the field playing zone, trying to make this quarterback make a mistake by throwing it into coverage. But he finds the soft spot on the curl and picks up a first down.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Looks right for a quick completion. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
Man, the defense was all over that play. Just left him almost no room to work after catching the ball.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. With the catch, it's Collins. That play will move the sticks, set him up 1st down at the 42.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on 3rd down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive, now they have a chance to put points on the board.
That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Nice grab. It's Collins. They finally stop him, and not before he gets to the 16-yard line.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
On 1st down, it's play action. Looking for the wideout. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this 1st quarter. And it's New Mexico with the lead right now. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime, the crucial 2nd quarter beginning right now. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. QB to the tight end for a completion. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down. So here on 4th down, out comes the field goal team. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. That's strong coverage, though. They tackle him at the 11-yard line. And the Lobos offense is back out there. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. And looking to throw now on 1st down. What a catch! Tackle made at the 23 as they gain some important breathing room.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Not easy to bring down. The quarterback finally gets the job done.
So much pressure on the defense against the RPO because you're always going to be wrong if it's executed correctly. Here, they were determined to stop the run. The problem is, you leave.
He's in the clear. The 30, at the 20. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, You got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
Grab behind the line. It's Smith. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher second down on the way.
I'll tell you what, man, this defensive speed is electric. Great job of running to the football. Nowhere to go at all after that throw.
Looking to throw again. Misses the receiver, incomplete. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Lobos.
Great job here by the play caller, going to that 5 wide receiver set. You put all these guys out in space and create one-on-one matchups. It's very tough on this defense to try to win all the matchups and give the quarterback credit for being able to find where he wanted to go to be able to come up with that touchdown.
And he knocks through the PAT.
James Madison, 3.
He'll bring it out from his end zone. And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Duke's offense back on the field now. Difficult to win games kicking field goals. To cut into this lead, they got to find the end zone. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Now someone moved just a bit too early, and it cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage.
On the double.
Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big game, but he couldn't hold on.
Big shot downfield here early in the game. Couldn't quite connect, but even on an incompletion, these deep shots do a good job of keeping those safeties back and can open up other aspects.
Here he goes. He's at the 50. At the 30 now. Past the 10. Touchdown, Dukes. They were not going to catch him that time.
Oh, my. What a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. New Mexico's offense retakes the field now. Remember last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? Quick throw to his receiver. Wide open downfield. They've got him, but not before making first down yards. They'll move the ball to the 41.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Catch made on the left side. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Of course, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
As the first down is still going. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the plus 40.
You know, everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks today and receivers. And don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are. But, man, for me, as a fan, when I'm watching a game, there's just something satisfying about the teams and the offenses that still have backs that can carry the ball and come up with plays like that. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
Breaks into the clear. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, New Mexico. So still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now, Kirk.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he's tackled at the 25, the same spot it would have been had he left it in the end zone. James Madison's offense back out there now. First down, looking to throw the ball. Short pass finds the tight end. He's found some room at the 45. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, this is what you see all over college football and even up obviously in the NFL. These tight ends are really recruited as big receivers, and they can get one-on-one matchups, and they've got speed after the catch. This is a short throw. You can see what he does after the catch, and he is a tough matchup for whether it's a safety, a nickel, or a linebacker.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Throwing off play action. Lets it fly to the wideout. Catch made in space. Look out. He's in the clear. Finally stopped at the 4. Great catch and run.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Great start for this offense. 3 plays, and suddenly it's a 1st and goal. From the shotgun, an inside handoff. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, James Madison.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
And they get set now to try PAT. PAT is good, makes it an 11-point game, 28-17. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. It's press coverage now from these DBs. Wide open downfield. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Chris, I cannot believe we're still in the first half. This guy's already got a couple touchdowns. Now he's adding to his receiver total here by picking up another first down and more yards.
Defense spends their second timeout to try to regroup. The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. Moves out of the pocket. We've reached the 2-minute timeout of what's been a lopsided game so far. Let's see if the offense can stretch the lead more before halftime. So second down after the incompletion. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Boom. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Well, this quarterback's having one of those games you just dream about. A lot of yards and a lot of touchdown passes. And in fact, he had open receivers again for another big play. The defense finally got pressure on him, or I think it would have been potentially another touchdown.
Great start with the drive, but now back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on 3rd down. Now a big decision coming up here on 4th.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. First play of the drive now set up at the 27. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Running out of time in the pocket. Doesn't get rid of the ball. Trapped for a huge loss. Goodness, that is usually a drive killer. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. From the 12-yard line, it's 2nd and long now. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Oh, it's picked off. What a play.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Been a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Now they run the draw play. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Man, the defensive coordinator has to be fired up about this play. The thing that he has to love is that his defense and their technique was right on point. They didn't lose their leverage. They stayed with the play and didn't just go after the quarterback.
They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. He's running out of time here. Finds an open target on the left side. Refusing to be brought down before gaining first down yardage. And the offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. The Lobos lining up here on 1st and 10. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Bringing pressure. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their 3rd and final of the half.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. Rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Looking to scramble. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws this football, and it falls incomplete.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Lobos.
I mean, body blow after body blow. It just cannot get any worse for this defense. The offense, once again, driving the ball down the field, puts the ball into the end zone for another touchdown.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Just time enough for one more play in the half. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Someone on the line there moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. Off the play fake, looking to throw. With the catch, it's Martin. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
James Madison, 17.
The Lobos will kick this away to start the second half. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here comes the James Madison offense back out on the field. After falling way behind in the first half, they need to find a spark right now to cut into this big lead. Makes the grab. It's Martin. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Hit as he released it. And it's incomplete. Just missed the wide receiver there.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to pass here on second down. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, what a grab! They make the stop, but he's in enemy territory now. First down at the 45. Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
You know, a lot of times these types of plays either go for nothing or they can go for a huge chunk of yards. Here they do a nice job of getting it to the outside, turning it upfield, and ended up getting a nice gain out of it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking to throw yet again. Caught behind the line. It's Ives. And they make the stop, but the screen pass fools the defense enough to pick up first down yardage.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback, and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here they get some positive yards.
And the wideout goes in motion. Play action here on first down. Trying to create here on the move. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Oh, my gosh, Chris, a missed opportunity to your best receiver with that speed. I'll tell you this, I'm shocked that he actually overthrew him. If anything, I'd expect him to underthrow a fleet-footed receiver like this, but he must have anticipated that his receiver could go get it, just misses it.
The Dukes line up on 1st and 10 now. They're going to run it here. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, of this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving this running back to football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. The pass rush closing in. And he throws the ball out of bounds there. Smart not to take a sack on that play. Brings up 3rd down.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. It's 3rd down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Locates the tight end. It's complete. Receiver steps out just short of the goal line.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again, and we can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double cover.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Dukes. So with all that pressure for it, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 23, brought it out, tried to make a play with good coverage that time. Here comes the New Mexico offense back on the field. This game has suddenly gotten more interesting, so this offense needs to be productive here. It's a 1-yard gain, 2nd and 9 coming up.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Looking deep downfield to the left. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Now, the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly, we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
Receiver makes the grab. They'll stop it short. The completion gained 5 yards, but brings up 4th down. And the Lobos bring their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. See if he can make something happen with the return. And the returner will be brought down. Here comes the Dukes offense back on the field now. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. Can the defense make adjustments? Pre-snap motion from the offense. Off the play fake on 1st down. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. They bring him down at the 5. Solid game, though, on the completion. And the Dukes will line up here on 1st down and goal.
Man, the defense seems to be all about loading up to stop the run. They're creating some one-on-one opportunities, and the quarterback and receiver make them pay for it with a great play.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
So from the 9-yard line, it's 2nd and goal.
Here we go.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Pass caught. Can he get in? Tackled after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line.
Well, that completion gets them a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with 3rd down coming up.
After that big play to start the drive, they got close, but now it's 3rd and goal.
42 Spider.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And it'll be broken up in the end zone. That's a great play.
Just an incredible play here by the defender on 3rd and goal to tip that ball away at the last second. Now, what will the offense do on 4th down?
And they will trot out the field goal team here. He was successful on his first try. This is just a chip shot from 21 yards out. Med kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the football. Looking for his big tight end. Caught over the middle. It's Smith. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Chris, much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
And he'll be taken down, but a penalty flag on the field. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense hurting itself with a penalty. First down and 20. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. Running back grabs it on a screen. Breaking free at midfield. They make the stop, but not before he gains the first down. The screenplay works.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
The Lobos have first and 10 here. Quick throw caught on the left side. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down at the 17. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And it's New Mexico with the lead right now, sitting in a pretty good spot as you wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats while we have a chance. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Back to throw again. Caught quickly. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. He'll hand it off. The junior able to bring him down quickly. That gain sets up a third down play. The quarterback's got it on the option. He puts it on the turf. The offense recovers the fumble. It keeps going.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks have got to do a better job of having awareness and taking care of the football. I felt like he got the ball away from his body there a little bit, allowing it to be knocked free. He caught a break because one of his own teammates was able to see that and get on top of the ball.
He missed it. Off target that time. After the miss, it's still a one-possession game.
Now, that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. That poor kicker.
And here's the handoff. And the one moves the ball up to the 33.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
Taking a deep shot here to the right. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. On the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Lets it go quickly. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They keep the drive going. It's a first out of the 46.
It's a nice completion there, Chris. And this possession at this point in the game is critical for them. They've got to focus on putting points on the board right now to make this a one-possession game.
Here's the handoff. Breaks free. Got the first down and still motoring. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And they'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Receiver in motion now. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And they'll stop him after a short gain. So here we go. 3rd down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. Send the back in motion. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Caught near the goal line.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
1st and goal here. They need a touchdown and a 2-point conversion to tie. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. You know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. Well, we know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
The penalty backs the defense up even more. Now 1st and goal from the 1. So a very short penalty moves the ball a little bit closer to the goal line. The penalty backs the defense up even more. Now 1st and goal from the 1. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
And I just love that this defense is not giving up on this 1st and goal. They attacked. They got through. They got penetration. A nice job of being able to keep them out of the end zone.
Touchdown, James Madison. This offense is still clicking.
Boy, what a great job by this offense to put this touchdown up on the board. With under 3 minutes to go, it's a no-brainer. You go for 2 and try to tie this game up here late.
It's obviously down 2. They'll go for the 2-point conversion to try to tie the score. Wants to throw it. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
New Mexico, 35. James Madison, 33.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Lobos offense is back out there. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, he makes the catch. Marked out of bounds, but it's another big game. This air attack, no problem moving the ball up and down the field today. So one play moves the ball to the 41. Another first down. And the quarterback dropping back. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
He's looking for that deep completion. I love the chunk play. I love the idea of being aggressive. They just come up empty.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking deep to the right side. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
And the big play to start the drive, but now, 2 incompletions, they face a 3rd and 10. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. He's looking deep again. And it's caught way downfield inside the 35. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this call. And the huge gain is negated as the officials spot a penalty. Tough for the offense to bounce back from that one. The important play right here. Close game, 4th quarter, 3rd and long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. The defense desperate to get the football back, trailing here late. It's a 1-possession game. They'll elect to go for it here on 4th down. Crucial play here. They go to the air. It's another deep shot. Picked off, a crucial turnover.
There you go, Chris. It's exactly what they needed. Give credit to this defense for coming up with this huge interception. A bit surprised that they threw the football, but hey, the defense is able to capitalize, and now they give their own offense a chance to maybe win this game.
So first play of the drive coming here. They'll start at their own 49. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
Comes down to this in this playoff game. 4th quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? Fires it to the wideout. He's got it with room to run. Finding space at the 20. And he steps out of bounds just short of the end zone.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
First and goal, a chance to claim the lead here in the final quarter. We try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Backed up to the 5-yard line now for 2nd and goal. Tailback tests the middle of the defense. Stop right at the line. This is a stubborn defense backed up against the goal line. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment for this important play. Urgency here in the 4th quarter. They must cut into this lead. It's 3rd down and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play.
Well, they failed to hook up on this one, but you got to really like the position that they're in right now. Building some momentum. They've cut into this lead down to 1 score. Now they just have to keep finding ways to move the ball down the field. They have a shot to come back and win this game.
Knocks that one right down the middle. They now have the lead. A pressure kick here late in the game.
But there's nothing more impressive to me than a kicker that can come through in the clutch. Gives them the lead here in the fourth quarter, but there's still time left for a final drive, so their defense will have to step up.
Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He'll try a pass here. Caught by the receiver. Tackle made after a big gain.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Catch made over the middle. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield of the 48.
This is what you love to see, right? Quarterback does a nice job of looking and finding his open receiver, and he waits to the last possible second. In fact, Chris, he gets hit as he gets that ball out of his hands. So good job of showing some strength and a good job of throwing with accuracy as he's taking that hit.
And he'll wisely throw that one away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Defense is coming after him. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
Now that's going to bring up a critical 3rd down here as we're late into this football game in a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up with a first down.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Oh, and another incompletion.
4th down now, and defensively, you know you're just asking these guys to make one more stop to seal the victory.
So here we go. Down 1 score. They're going to go for it on 4th down. This might be for the ball game. Short connection to the tight end here. Heads out of bounds after running for the first down to keep this scoring threat alive. Serious pressure now for the defense. He's looking to throw. Here's the throw deep downfield. He's got it right near the end zone. And he can't quite get in. They get him down at the 1-yard line.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
First and goal. Any points will give them the lead here in the 4th quarter. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. The timeout is taken. Just 3 seconds left. Time for one last play. So out comes the field goal unit, one of the biggest moments in this kicker's life. And it comes down to this, a chance to put his team in the lead in the final stages of this one. course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.